I have so much to keep up with and whatnot. Alright. Be cozy. Hello. My side bay. Alright. Tell me the story again about how you chose me over everyone else. Now that is just fucking cute. I'm not ready. Alright, let's do this. At the border of the Yun Prefecture and the Yan Prefecture stands a small riverside town. I'm gonna butcher these words again, and I feel really bad about it. It's an ordinary place. Boats glide along the river, merchants call out to show off their wares, and the air hums with the same liveliness as countless other towns. I lost my shoe again. Bear with me. Oh, you know something surprising that happened today? My cat. He's never done this before. Ever. He joined me in the bathroom. Just sitting there minding my own business going la-di-da, and suddenly I see the door open out of the side of my... I'm home alone, by the way. Kids at school, dad's at work. And I'm like, just gonna la-di-da-di-da, take my sweet time with anything. And just sitting on potty minding my own business, and suddenly I see the door open, and then I look over and it's him and he goes, meow! I'm like, holy shit, dude. You've never done this before. What's up? Meow! He's got this old man mew that I love. Like it's stuck in his throat a little bit. Meow! And I was like, okay, dude, fuck it. Maybe. All I know is, like, he was still in my room when I walked out of the bathroom. And I saw him and I was like, what's up? He's sitting there and he goes, meow! And runs away. I'm like, what did I do? What did I do to deserve this treatment in my own home? Anywho, to continue. It's an ordinary place. Boats glide along the river, merchants call out to show off their wares, and the air hums with the same liveliness as countless other towns. The dichotomy of Myrrh, going from kitty cat meow to reading stories.
Would you like a pastry, miss? I have osmanthus, red bean paste, sesame, and even savory fillings with scallion oil and shredded radish.
That's a pastry? Picture something sweet. Red bean paste? Are you referring to the ones made from the Jaquarity beans?
Of course not. Jaquarity beans are poisonous. I only use the best red beans.
I honestly, even with my mumbly, I got that right. Jaquarity. Toilet skibbity. I've not had enough coffee today. I'm taking kid to a birthday party tomorrow. And so I was at Walmart looking for presents. A gift to give the 4-year-old. And I'm just browsing the toy aisle and I see toys for toilet skibbity riz. I'm like, this really is the worst timeline. I don't understand this shit. I'm not old by any means. I'm just like, what is this? But anyway, Jaquarity. I'll take the simplest ones and exchange it for this. Take it. I pat my pocket and pull out a little jade gourd. Tipping it, I let a single white pill fall into my palm. I did. I found the cursed toys. That's not even... Yeah. What I'm gonna say, but I'm not gonna say it. This is the 3rd day since I left Shujiao Hollow. And still haven't found Caleb. My silver is about to run out. Caleb, where are you? Now, okay, what is going on? Yeah. I need to get my hair done. Feel like super goth. Bean. Bruh. How are we gonna get through one card today? Also, I'm not good with lipstick, so if it, like, I'm not good with lipstick, so if it goes everywhere, please let me know. How do I pronounce that? Let's figure this out. I'm trying to be good for the culture and to impress my brother. He majored in Chinese and Russian, and I'm sitting here like, what is this? I'm also wearing my Maleficent ring for Friday the 13th honor, because he loved Maleficent. How could you not? But is it Shaoxing? Shaoxing? Oh yeah, he majored in Chinese and minored in Russian, or it was the other way around. This is fucking smart, man. Bullshit. Anywho, do you know of Shaoxing's... Wait, oh fuck. Shaoi Hollow's Master Caleb? This is the ice skin pill This ice skin pill was made by him. It's worth a fortune. Ah! My pastry! The merchant who was smiling moments ago, yeah, had snatched away the food. Turns to kneading her dough. What the fuck, dude?
If you don't have money, try another stall. 3 copper coins for a pastry. I don't give discounts, not even to great heroes or sect leaders.
But I'm hungry. I turn to leave, but my stomach growls loudly before I can take a step. Seconds pass, and the merchant shakes her head. He presses the pastry into my hands and points at a tea house on the nearby shore.
You don't look like a lass who lives here. Did you get separated from your family? Go there and ask around. It's crowded, but someone might be able to help.
I thank her and head towards the tea house. However, my mind keeps turning over the same thought. Only slightly late when I came down the mountain. How have I not caught up to Caleb?
Yan Prefecture's herbal sect isn't far from here. Once I bring back the soul bloom and turn it into medicine, we'll remove the remaining poison from your body. Then you won't be a medicine vessel anymore. You'll be a normal girl, like everyone else outside the hollow.
The fuck is wrong with me? Even if it can't be cured this time, don't be disheartened. My fucking god. I'm not desperate. So this is gonna hit hard, isn't it, for like chronically ill. Well, huh? That's me. I let out a quiet sigh. Ever since Caleb had arrived in the Shaoxi Hollow, I think I said it right, a few years ago, he had been working non-stop to find a cure for me. I always thought he did it because he hated seeing the old Hollow Master people as test subjects. Okay. That. But still. Maybe he paid more attention to me because my condition was worse than others. But without realizing it, I grew more dependent on his on this handsome, kind man who always took care of me.
After all these years, you still haven't learned that? I'd never disappoint you, little one.
A little. No. In Yun Prefecture, there's a hollow along a winding stream where various kinds of peonies grow, called Xiaoxi Hollow. Famous because of its herbal medicine, the location was once full of living test subjects. They were referred to as medicine vessels. Only after Caleb became the master of the hollow was the cruel practice abolished, for his medicines never failed. Those who were cured left the hollow and he escorted them. As for the ones who can't be saved, they rest behind the mountain forever. I'm the last medicine vessel, but I don't want to be cured and sent away, and I don't want to die. I only want to stay with Caleb. Oh. It started raining and the paths behind the mountains were so wet and slippery. Caleb had me hold onto his flute so I could keep my balance as we walked down. What flute? Butterflies surged from the peonies and circled him. They followed us.
This is far enough. A few more steps will result in you being unable to return.
The butterflies can follow you. Why can't I do the same? Butterflies.
Dusk flies only live for one day. If they follow me out of the hollow, they'll be dead before nightfall.
Oh. Half a day with you is better than staying here alone. Seeing me sulk... Can I talk, Caleb? Seeing me sulk, he lifted his flute and played a soft tune. Thank you. The dusk flies were coaxed into dancing around me. Fall asleep?
There.
Oh.
Now they'll keep you company.
But I, being upset, still chewed the grass I had picked along the way. You know what it's like to be outside the hollow, Caleb?
You meet all sorts of individuals.
And?
The living, the dead, those who cling to life, those who throw it away.
In other words, it's livelier compared to here.
Correct. When you're cured, you'll see it for yourself.
But I'm alive and well. Why can't I go with you?
What awaits is a world filled with bad people. You're a medicine vessel. Your blood, your skin, even your flesh can be turned into medicine. If they catch you...
Does this again? With a flick of his fingers, he plucks the somewhat chewed grass from my mouth. That's mine.
You can't eat the poisonous plants and berries behind the mountain anymore. And you won't see me again.
You used the same method to scare me last time.
Let's not forget the fact that you were lost in the misty labyrinth formation for 2 days soon after.
Because you left me!
When I brought you back, you were so hungry that you almost ate every poisonous fruit in the garden.
So why is there still poisonous stuff in the garden, damn it? Knowing he wouldn't change his mind, I let go of his sleeve and pouted. Fortunately, I memorized the route to leave. I'll catch up with him. Yeah. I was right behind Caleb when he left the hollow this time. Yet I still lost him. Inside the tea house, the storyteller continues his tale. Stop it. The pair of star-crossed lovers have parted ways and reunited several times, all within the moments it takes to finish a cup of tea. I wonder who that's about.
And the woman said, "If you truly love me, you'd never leave me again."
Is loving someone enough to keep them from leaving? I'm lost in thought when a familiar figure passes by the door. Caleb! 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 What am I? I run out of the tea house and see him turn into an alley. When I go there, I find a dead end. He's a ghost! Strange.
Are you looking for someone, miss? Let the Grey Road gang help.
I turn and see several young men standing behind me. All of them are wearing gray clothes. That won't be necessary. I don't have the money to hire you. Excuse me, please. Try to walk past them, but the one in front suddenly drags his sword. The blade glints as he blocks my path. You motherfucker!
Ha! That won't be a problem. If we take you back and use you for medicine, we'll have all the money we need.
A note played from a flute cuts through the air. Everyone freezes and looks up. A figure garbed in white stands on a roof. Tall and graceful, he plays his instrument as if no one else exists. With all these instruments everybody plays.
That flute. How have we offended Master Caleb today?
Bet you about to find out.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. I simply dislike seeing a horde of rats crawl out.
Excuse me. The flute falls silent. In the next heartbeat, the figure leaps down, rubs billowing before he lands behind me. He gently places his hand on my shoulder. His smile is pleasant, but his gaze...
That was your filthy hand reaching out just now, right?
And she's a medic. Ah!
Oh, he just got his hand cut off! Ah! No, it wasn't cut off. It looks like it was just a cut. Ooh, baby. Gasps ripple through the group. The man's sword hand is already swollen and blue. He's been poisoned.
Nothing at all. But that hand will no longer be of use to you.
Damn, son! He ain't playing. The others grab their poisoned comrade and flee. Only then do I turn to Caleb. I'm secretly pleased. Would be, you little troublemaker. I knew all of them combined couldn't stand a chance against you. What kind of poison did you use? Coat yourself with it beforehand? Smells nice.
You can still smile even in this situation. You're getting bolder. Now you won't even listen to me.
Woman of my own. Yeah. I don't need no man. I take my medicine on time. And it's so dangerous here. Of course I have to stay close to... Before I can finish, Caleb walks away. I scramble to catch up. You little shit! But he walks faster. What the fuck? But he walks faster and faster. I'm about to lose him.
When did you learn that trick?
Bitch.
Let go.
Give me that look. If I do, you'll leave me again. I refuse. You never take me with you when you leave the hollow. Is it bad that I don't want to be apart from you?
Oh, And why is it that you refuse to be separated from me?
Yuck. Because I can't answer. He doesn't say anything else and continues walking. Who said that? I'm a monkey. Hold on to me, spider monkey. Clinging to his back, I suddenly remember the tea house tale. Inspiration strikes as my feet fall. I like you. It's because I like you. When you like someone, you don't want to be separated from them.
You've only been outside for a few days, and you still can't tell the difference between red beans and jaquirity beans. Do you know what it means to like someone?
Of course. I slide off his back, rummage through my pouch, and shove all the fruits I picked these past few days into his arms. Liking someone means giving them the best fruits you have, yes? Caleb turns his head before calmly pocketing a few of the reddest, most poisonous. Doesn't say anything. They're my favorites! Now that you've taken them, you can't send me back.
You like me, poisonous fruits, and the pastry you're hiding. Can you tell me how liking me is any different from liking them?
I can't eat you? Good. What is with me today? Holy shit. A moment passes. Then he sighs, pinches my cheeks, gently shakes my face. Blech.
I knew I was right about you. Come, I won't escort you back. Instead, I'll give you the time to think as we travel.
The next morning, we leave the town on 2 small donkeys. We're going to visit Yan Prefecture's herbal sect. I sway on the donkey's back, my nose buried in a book I recently bought. Called Winning a Handsome Hero's Heart.
What are you reading? You've been hiding it from me since yesterday.
It's smut, Caleb. It's smut, okay? I won't tell you. Oh my god, it is a manual. It is smut. It's secret manual. Heroes don't show such a text to someone. Let me read that again. I won't tell you. The secret manual, and heroes don't show the text. Whatever.
Indeed. Most texts are priceless treasures that are kept locked away. I bet yours was holding up a table leg at the bookstore.
With an exaggerated display of calmness, I flip the page and ignore his remarks. Wait until I use every trick in this. I knew it! It's the Kama Sutra! Then he'll know my feelings are genuine. Well then. That's awkward. Rain pitter-patters outside by Cow Pavilion, and inside faint green smoke curls in the air. Disciples at the door are fast asleep. How did it happen again? Fucking... Fuck. My coffee hate. Patient and unhurried, Caleb searches the shelves. He grabs a dusty herbal scripture and flips through.
Fire Chilean Horn. Take as much as you like and can be used for all illnesses. Who writes nonsense like this and dares to call themselves the herbalist immortal? No wonder so many people outside the hollow become ill from the wrong prescriptions.
Meanwhile, I go to another shelf and find a fancy book, Dream Fruit Nightly Tales. Having lived for years in Du Prefecture, which is home to fierce beasts, venomous creatures, writer has been able to collect many remarkable stories. Herbalist grows magical fruits and to her lover. Then I'm about to turn the page when warmth brushes against my cheek. I turn my head and see Caleb leaning in.
Why did you stop reading?
Don't read my smut. Why do you keep staring at me? Aren't you supposed to be looking for the soul bloom?
Watching your expression change is more interesting than reading these books. And the soul bloom isn't here. We must...
An elderly woman wearing green clothes steps into the pavilion.
Master Caleb, do you think my sect's territory is your courtyard?
I'm only here to obtain what I need. I had no intention of causing trouble. But your herbal scriptures need to be revised. I only flipped a few pages and already found several mistakes.
He tosses the book to her, catches it, looks through the pages, then closes it.
Do you think most can see as clearly as you? My eyes are getting worse by the day. I can hardly read.
Aw, bad. Okay.
I heard you drove off some members of the Grey Robe Gang. They're an influential force in Yang Prefecture nowadays. They won't forget what you've done.
I'll wipe out their nest then. It saves me the trouble of being forced to look at them again.
Your temper is still the same after all these years.
There has never been a moment when I was renowned for my kindness.
Damn.
I hope the herbal sect's leader doesn't forget that. I pursue herbalism because I enjoy it. But I'm not interested in saving everyone I see.
He's scary, yo.
Yet, you have someone you're desperate to cure?
Me?
Her situation isn't a matter that can be discussed.
You don't need to tell me your secrets. However, you must do me a favor if you want my medicine. Some pesky visitors are here for medicine. We can't afford to offend them, and we don't have what they want. Deal with them. And in exchange, I'll give you...
Soul Bloom.
She hesitates, her expression.
I'm afraid you're out of luck. You're late by a few days.
Well, shit. 2 days ago, the sect's leader's old friend visited and took the last soul bloom. The sect leader agrees to write to that friend and request they keep it for us if Caleb drives away those troublesome visitors. As for whether the friend will hand over the soul bloom, depends on Caleb's actions. As soon as Caleb nods, the sect leader's messenger bird is sent out. But the heavy rain from last night has yet to cease. Too dangerous to go down the mountain, so Caleb decided we'll stay here for some time.
That's Master Caleb? I grew up hearing stories about how he plays a bone flute and poisons enemies from 1,000 miles away.
That supposedly happened 2 years ago. Honestly, it sounds too exaggerated to be true.
Just because you don't believe it doesn't mean he can't do it. Do you think he'll sign one of my manuals? I could frame it and put it on my desk.
Say that in a louder voice if you want to die young.
Damn. They exchange nervous looks. In the end, no one dares to bother the man who's reading quietly under the tree. Behind the tree, I crouch in the shade belonging to some rocks and check the bamboo tube hidden in my sleeve. Oh god. Shit. Xiao Bing. I catch the freshest bugs every day. I catch you the freshest bugs every day. You better cooperate later. I review the book's instructions again. I must create a crisis. Oh my god. Waiting for Caleb to rescue me and then confess my feelings. This is... This is nothing. I can do it. I beg to differ. As soon as Caleb stands, I release Gao Qing. Pretending to panic, I run. Help me! There's a snake! Before I can continue, Caleb swiftly catches the snake who's behind my head.
Don't worry. You eat poisonous plants every day. A normal snake's venom can't hurt you. Besides, this one is harmless. It'd make a fine pet.
The snake coils around his finger and seemingly nuzzles in. I don't want to butcher the so that's why I'm not saying. I'm sorry.
Do you want to pet it? It's very docile.
That's what she said! Ah, I'd rather not. My first attempt fails. Fortunately, I have another. I'll win him over by cooking for him. What a coincidence. I bumped into you when I entered the courtyard. Today must be our lucky day. You hadn't caught the snake. I would have spilled the herbal congee I made for you. Xiao King. I pulled out the box I prepared and served him a bowl of thick black congee.
Fire chilling horn, futsu, ginseng, pepper. You came up with this recipe yourself?
I heard it's good for your health. Eat it while it's hot.
One bowl of this surely lets you run 10 laps around the mountain.
Quiet. If Master Caleb isn't complaining, then you don't get to either.
With it. Caleb glances in their direction, and the disciples immediately lower their gaze and scurry away with baskets. He turns back, smiles at me, and unhurriedly puts the spoon I'm holding in his mouth.
Not bad. The ingredients are balanced, and the time spent simmering is accurate.
So you like it? If you do, I could make it every day. Caleb takes the utensil and feeds me the next spoonful. It's bitter!
I like it. But since you put so much effort into making this, I shouldn't finish it by myself.
Little shit.
Eat this with me.
Bro! I already ate while cooking. If you like it, you can have more. Caleb raises an eyebrow but doesn't press me. Eats the congee one spoonful at a time. Then he takes 2 preserved fruits from the gourd at his waist and pops them into my mouth.
I finished the congee, so these are yours. Now we both ate something we like.
The sweetness lingers in my mouth. Seeing Caleb smile, I know this is the perfect moment to confess. Caleb, actually,
Master Caleb, the visitors I mentioned the other day are waiting.
I swallow back the words that reach the tip of my tongue. Caleb stares at me for a moment before glancing at the sect leader.
Let them wait. I doubt they'll die in the next second. What were you about to say?
Nothing. Shit. Aside from Caleb, several other curious gazes turn towards me. It's nothing. I'll tell you tomorrow when I bring your congee. Oh shit. Day after day, more visitors seek herbal medicine only to be driven away by Caleb. I brought him congee for 3 days straight, but I have yet to speak alone. This won't do. I need a more direct approach. As the congee cooks, I pick up winning a handsome hero's heart. But, however, the more pages I read, the more absurd it is. Strategy number 36. Oh my god. Carve your name onto his ankle. Even if he runs 1,000 miles, he'll never escape you. Strategy number 44. Poison his tea, then offer him the antidote. He'll owe you his life. What? I flip to the last page. This is purely for entertainment. Don't use it as actual advice. Well then, oopsie kitty. What a useless book. Realizing I've been wasting my time, I angrily blow out the fire under the congee. Oops. I head back with my empty box. Just like before, I pass by Baikal Village, or Pavilion. Baikal Pavilion, where Caleb often stays. I am once again butchering the words, and I apologize in
I've been
advance.
waiting for... Huh? Why the long face? Don't tell me someone bullied you.
Oh? Well, no, but why did you say you liked my congee, Caleb? Congee or congee? So bitter. Other people would have spat it out.
Who cares what they think? Besides, only I get to eat what you make.
Baikal?
Is
Thank
that
you.
why you didn't make kanji today?
Oh, congee. I was saying it right. There's more. I hesitate before pulling out winning a handsome hero's heart and giving it. Read it. Don't you dare laugh. He's gonna laugh.
So you actually tried those strategies on me?
Koenig. What's going on with Koenig?
I have to admit, it's working. I've been feeling more energetic at night as of late.
Oh. Grinning, he rolls up the book and uses it to tap my head.
I thought you were overthinking again and avoiding me. If you wish to provide compensation, pick herbs with me.
Deep within Mount Yai... I'm awful at this. Deep within Mount Yan, mist floats through the forest and the air smells like herbs. Caleb walks at a leisurely pace. He occasionally plucks an herb and tosses it into the basket I'm carrying. Why are you moving slowly? Feels more like a stroll than work.
If I walk faster, you won't keep up. Who will carry my basket then? These herbs don't grow in the hollow. I'll take them back.
Suddenly bends down, pushes aside a patch of grass, and picks up a weed that emits a purple glow. Then he puts it into his mouth and chews. Caleb, that herb doesn't look... Before I finish, Caleb... Little shit. Before I finish, Caleb's face oh my god. Before I finish, Caleb's face changes. He clutches his chest and staggers and leans against a tree. I've never seen him like this. Without a second thought, I drop the basket and rush to him. Open your mouth! I need you to spit it out! No, we don't have much time. The poison is spreading too oh my god. The poison is spreading too quickly. Drink my bud. Bud. Oh my god. My blood, not my bud. It'll keep it at bay. Oh my god. Oh my god. David. I grab a sharp stone to cut my palm, but suddenly he grasps my wrist.
We don't need to do that.
Why got that little...
Come closer. I'll take a drop from your ear instead.
What the fuck? I don't understand, but he must know how to cure himself. I lean towards him. The sharp pain I expected never arrives. Instead, something warm and soft grazes my earlobe. Okay.
There. It's better.
Huh? I knew he was faking us. That was like really weird. I look at Caleb. His expression is calm and reveals no signs of him being poisoned. He's still holding me, his long hair resting on his neck. His faint smile reminds me of a tale I once heard. The mountains have spirits who feed on human souls. Once they find you, leave.
You just saved my life.
I did? But...
If I say you did, then you did. So you should let me repay you properly.
What? A fine rain begins to fall. Water droplets cascade onto the forest and his... Everything feels warm and damp.
When the rain stops in a few days, we'll leave. Before then, you can think about how you want me to repay you.
I know this is supposed to be super sweet and cute, but all I can think of is that's what she said jokes, and my mind is in the gutter. I'm going to admit it. That's just how I am. Oops. I spend the next few days mulling it over. Unfortunately, I still can't figure out what Caleb actually wants for my request. Wait, is it my request or his request? Yeah. Knowing we're leaving the mountain early tomorrow, I make my mind up that night. I silently toss my soft pillow onto his bed. Oh shit, okay. Hello, June. Guess my mind was in the right spot. Yeah. I'm having fun. My mind in the gutter might actually be in the right spot, and I'm kind of worried about that. You said you had to repay me. I've decided. Sleep with me! Tonight! Fuck, man. The emotions in Caleb's gaze slightly flick. I know that's not what's gonna happen. It's not gonna... I don't think that's what's gonna happen in this card, but my mind, again, in the gutter. Here we are. I can feel... Wait, what is that Lion King song? Whatever. The emotions in Caleb's gaze slightly flicker. He turns to the side and quickly snuffs out the lamp's flame. The room darkens. Only our two shadows sway and overlap on the wall.
Do you know what people normally do after the lights go out?
Yes, that's what I'm saying! If I knew everything, I wouldn't have been fooled by a supposed secret manual. Thank you. Can you feel the love tonight?
I thought so.
Caleb, you get your mind out of the gutter, okay? I'm innocent! I pout and start to turn away, but he pats the bed. His eyes shine with amusement. You motherfucker.
Come here. I'll teach you.
Okay. What the fuck? Exactly. Teach us what? Teach me what? With that animation too, I'm just like, bruh. Bruh. Okay. I lean against Caleb's chest. My eyes are closed as I try to steady my breathing. I'm stuttering with my breathing, man. So this is what people do once the lights are gone?
Of course. A little bit of exercise before bed clears the meridians. It's good for the body.
I was not expecting this.
And your buckwheat pillow is the perfect weight. Lifting it a few times will eventually strengthen your muscles.
That's not what you said, dude. I see. People actually like to hit each other with pillows before sleeping?
When have I ever lied to you?
I have a list. At this very moment, your expression is the same as when you lied about the medicine not being bitter. I doubt I can truly do anything. Slightly saddened, sink into his embrace. Caleb, what is your heart made of? I can't pry it open.
It's not a clamshell. When it's ready, it will open on its own. So stop trying to force it.
When will it open? Do I have to wait 10 or 20 years?
Maybe hundreds of years from now. Or before you wake up tomorrow.
Fobbed me off twice tonight. You mean, what the fuck does fobbed mean? Do I want to know? Fob. Past tense, fobbed. Deceitfully attempt to satisfy someone by making excuses or giving them something inferior. Alright. Seconds pass. Then I feel a faint rumble in his chest. He's laughing.
I'll say it directly to you next time.
Sir. Soft and unreal, his steady breaths caress my... You gotta say it like that. Oh shit. I'm slowly pulled into his warm, lingering presence. My eyelids grow heavy.
You're already asleep? My heart has been open to you from the start. The real question is, how much can you tolerate?
My heart. What does that even mean? I'm only pretending to sleep, of course. But after waiting and hearing nothing else, I actually drift off. Yet my thoughts still seem to follow Caleb's voice. I'm pulled back to a night from a long time ago, one I almost forgot about. A pretty background. It was in the middle of the night. Unable to sleep, I tossed and turned on my bed. My head hurts. Earlier, the Chow Xiaoqi's Hollow's master made me test a new medicine. The pain is worse than ever. The stabbing sensation has my bone. Caleb, he defined him. He knows what to do. Caleb had only been there for half a year, but he was already the master's previous disciple. He lived in the hollows. That's what I thought. I just want to be sure. But I wasn't saying it right. Anyways, thank you. Appreciate it. He lived in the best living quarters. It was right across from the master's study. I gritted my teeth and sneaked over there. Wouldn't it be snuck? But the closer I got, the stranger it felt. Too quiet. Moonlight spilled onto the path and filled every crack between the stone tiles under my feet. But what rested between the stones wasn't moonlight. Too dark, too thick, as if it was if it were alive.
Watching yourself rot away, bit by bit. Isn't it fascinating? Cruel. You must have forgotten that this is the same medicine you tested on others. I only made a few adjustments to improve it. You still have several hours before it fulfills its duty. Savor every moment, all right?
The door to the study was slightly ajar. Moonlight revealed a familiar figure crossing the threshold. It was the same person who had once taken me fishing, knocked down fruit from trees, counted clouds with me, played music for me. That night he still wore a white robe. Oh my God. That night he still wore a white robe, but blood had soaked it from the hem upward. Red. Under the moonlight, it was if serpentine crimson peonies wrapping themselves around them. It was beautiful and terrifying. He turned his head. The coldness in his eyes hadn't completely faded, but he smiled once he saw me. The courtyard was silent as a cloud swallowed the moon. He walked towards me. I tried to step back, but I fell onto the ground.
Don't be afraid. Did your pain get worse? It's my fault. I should have killed him sooner.
Caleb slowly crouched down and took my hands. Touch was... The heavy scent of blood spread from him, mingling with the peony with the peony fragrance that filled the courtyard and slowly closed around me. Something cold and soft brushed my palm before pulling away. Fuck. Hello. How about now? My bitrate's kind of fucked right now. Something cold and soft brushed my palm before pulling away. Only then did I realize it had been his lips.
You don't need to be scared.
Thank you.
Starting from this moment, no one will hurt you again.
I'm jolted awake. Sunlight floods the room. I see Caleb is leaning against the bed frame. I don't know how long he's been awake. It's as if he was watching over me the whole time.
You woke up half an hour earlier than I expected. You've improved. If you're not planning on going back to sleep, then we should go down the mountain.
Following the sect leader's directions, we find the person who took the soul bloom soon after reaching the riverside. He's waiting on a small boat. The woman lifts the curtain to reveal a pale little girl lying on the bed. Anyone can see that she doesn't have much time left.
If there were still a cure for her, I wouldn't give you the medicine.
Even if you refused, I would still obtain it.
Jesus.
I know what you're capable of, Master Caleb. But my sister...
I feel a pang of sympathy and silently tug at the hem of Caleb's clothes. He responds with a reassuring look. He lets the curtain fall and leads us ashore. Before leaving, Caleb takes out a small porcelain vial and tosses it to her.
1 pill every other day. Her condition should improve within half a month.
I heard the stories about you. Most say you prefer to kill people over saving them. Why are you helping us?
Is this like Dawnbreaker? What the fuck? Can't see. Okay, time to continue.
Both are easy for me. It only depends on my mood.
Jesus. She seems to understand, yet she can't help but glance at me several times. Caleb moves to block her gaze. A faint, cool smile curves his lips. Jeebus criminy. Thank you. I wore it for Galentine's Day and Friday the 13th. Happy Galentine's Day, my loves. A faint, cool... Hold on. Burp. Faint, cool smile curved his lips. I can't talk.
It's impossible to save your sister using ordinary means. This will keep her alive at the cost of her mind. She might become confused or forget her past. She could even see you as an enemy.
The parallels are kind of piling up here.
I'm only curious. What will you choose?
None of that matters if she lives.
Oh, sweetie.
Thank you, Master Caleb.
I am terrified of the day of potentially having my mind become my enemy. Like, in that sense, I don't think I could do it. I wouldn't want anybody to keep me alive for their sake. To let my mind turn against me in that sense. I think of Alzheimer's in this particular scenario. Yeah.
Save your gratitude for when she's no longer ill. Who knows? You might hate me then.
No one else is around. A soft breeze creates ripples on the water surface, which scatter the flower's reflections. You saved her. Why are you acting as though you're a bad person?
What others think isn't my concern. In the end, everyone acts based on their beliefs. I gave them the cure, but the choice was theirs. Most people lack the resilience to live with the outcome. If I had known I never would have taken it, it's his fault. In the end, people want someone else to blame.
I nod, recalling the chatter I used to hear amongst the herbal sect disciples. This often happens. That's why Caleb's reputation in the Jianghu is outside the confines of good and evil. He's merely someone people can't provoke. Never mind, the fact that I'm the only one who knows his true nature is enough.
Now that we have the Soul Bloom, we'll head back to the Hollow first thing tomorrow.
Sigh. Well... No, wait, we can't do that yet. If we return, he'll cure me, and then he won't need me anymore. I refuse to let that happen, girl. We rarely leave the Hollow, and there's so much I want to do. I grab Caleb's arm and drag him toward the other part of town. I've been sick for years. Will another day or two matter? A festival is being held in this area. People are writing wishes on lanterns and letting them float down the river. Caleb notices my curiosity and goes to the other bank to get 2 lanterns. So I walk near the riverside stalls and eye the colorful trinkets.
I left to grab a lantern, and you almost bought the entire marketplace.
Well, if that ain't me. It is, oh my goodness. Caleb takes my bags, looks through them, and pulls out a stuffed doll. The stall owner said it brings you good luck with research if you keep it on your desk. I thought it'd be perfect for you.
Indeed. I didn't have one before. But in all my years of herbal practice, I had never known failure.
Oh, shut up, you.
You only want to buy me every new bauble you see.
Why not? Why can't I? He sees right through me, and I feel slightly sheepish. But I still give him the last item in my hand.
This hairpin must have a story too.
It's a normal hairpin. But the stall owner said there's a tradition that involves giving a hairpin to someone you like. If you don't like it, I can return it. Caleb stares at me for several seconds. Then he smiles and shoves the bagels into my arms. Bags, not the bagels. The bags, the bags! Fuck. You actually don't want them?
Who said that? You carefully picked out every item. Of course I'll keep them. I need my hands to write a huaqian though. So you need to carry them for me. As for the hairpin...
He leans in and carefully smooths the strands of my hair that were disheveled by the festival's liveliness. Me? He pulls out a hairpin, a beautiful hairpin that I've never seen before, and puts it in my hair.
What a coincidence. We visited the same stall.
Flowers fall silently by the river, but my heart is pounding like a drum. What is this flickering down here? Caleb, bagels, bagels. The words, I like you, reach my lips, yet it feels so wrong to let them slip out so easily. I like it here. As you said, it's full of life and all sorts of people. Even if I was by myself, I'd still enjoy it.
Why are you alone, though? You don't want to be with me anymore?
Let me finish. Shh. You're ruining the vibe. When I think of you, the lanterns, the flowers, the hairpin, they feel lovelier. I always tried to borrow other people's ideas of what liking someone means. From now on, I want to find my own method.
And when you do, you'll tell me again?
Of course.
Good. If you're not in a rush, we can light the lanterns. But you're only allowed to write my name on yours.
I need to turn off my notifications. Sorry, guys. Whoopsie. Well, whatever. Do it later. Night falls and more people gather by the river. Caleb and I find a quiet spot to release our lanterns. You've been writing for a long time. What are you putting on that thing?
I'm copying an herbal scripture from memory. Only 90,000 more characters left.
Jesus.
Whoever finds this lantern shall become a sage of herbalism, which means Shaoxi Hollow will have a new heir.
Yaoshi. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Speechless, I grab a stick and poke his reflection that rests on the water surface. You told me I could only write your name, but you won't let me see yours. This is unfair. Can't you say something nice? Caleb likes Myrrh the most. Sounds wonderful. What is this, elementary school? He keeps his gaze lowered as he finishes writing with the white-tipped brush I gave him earlier.
Caleb likes you the most.
Duh. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Since you like me so much, buy me some yobing to eat.
So that's why you made me say it. You were planning to use it immediately.
He sets his lantern in the water, stands up, and pats my head.
Wait here.
So sparkly. Okay, bye! The lantern drifts past me. When I raise my head, I see the text on the Huajin. It's my name. So he was writing about me. My heart races, but before I can read the rest, the lantern floats away. I hurry a few steps down the bank before noticing a commotion. More than 10 men in gray block the streets ahead.
I found you. Even if Caleb... Ow!
A steaming hot yobing smacks his face. Yeet! Plop!
That was worth 3 coins. Your value isn't equal to it.
You'd use poison with so many people around? You don't care if they get hurt?
No.
Ooh.
I know. You'd... What?
Oh my god. No one sees him move. A flash of silver appears before a needle sticks out from the man's forehead.
And who told you I could only use poison?
Caleb rarely uses needles. He says they're too inefficient for saving lives and taking them. The needles I gave him were given to me for free after I spent 5 taels of silver. He used all of them within seconds. Panicking, the crowd disperses. In the chaos, Caleb grabs me by the waist and leaps onto the rooftop.
If you're scared of heights, close your eyes.
You're letting them go?
You expect me to fight hundreds of them alone? My arms will tire out at some point. We need to get you and the Soul Bloom back to the Hollow. I'll deal with them later.
I was just thinking that. Not to mention Silas went yeet with MC with a robe belt and just was flying through the air. The Grey Robe Gang are quick, but Caleb carries me with a few leaps and leaves them behind. Phew! Why do they want me?
The first time was because medicine vessels are rare. Now it's for the Soul Bloom you're carrying.
Well, how'd they know that so quickly?
Their leader has been poisoned for years, and they searched everywhere for a cure. Of course they want it.
If they're so desperate, then shouldn't they try to be your ally? Why is he sending people to fight you?
I'm the one who poisoned him.
Oh shit, dude! What? Caleb takes the bundle off my back and opens the jade box holding the Soul Bloom.
It's in the past. I had a score to settle with their leader, and I didn't want him dying too easily.
Jesus, he is ruthless.
But I think he's suffered enough. Maybe I should...
Next to him, I look into the box and freeze. The soul bloom, once crystal clear, has turned into dry yellowed fragments.
Soul blooms are fragile. I should have been more careful.
It's not your fault if those people hadn't attacked.
Worry not. Although the herb is rare, there are more in this world.
Is it not useful now?
All I need is a bit of information to find another.
Uh-oh. Oh. The soul boom... boom. Boom! The soul bloom has been destroyed. Caleb won't be able to cure me anytime soon, which means I get to stay by his side a little longer. Maybe this isn't a bad thing. But in Jianghu, they say you should never celebrate too soon. Uh-oh. In the middle of the night, a terrible pain rips into me. Awake, I feel as though 1,000 ants are gnawing at my bones. I used to feel this when I was I used to feel this when I tested medicine for the previous master of the hollow. Back then, no one cared when I cried out in pain. I learned to grit my teeth and stay silent. However, different with Caleb. Caleb, it hurts. Hurts so much. But, oh my... Sweat drips down my skin as I'm pulled into a warm embrace. Drop by drop, bitter herbal decoction touches my lips.
There. Slowly swallow it.
Through the haze, I remember that someone always held me during these moments. Yet I could never see his face.
You drank bitter decoction just like that. You're the bravest, little one. When I return from gathering herbs, I'll take you up the mountain to play.
Happening. Perhaps before I arrived in the... Let me go look at your... Shochi? Before I arrived in Shochi Hollow and became a medicine vessel, this person was the one who always held me. Perhaps this person was the one who held me. Okay. A pleasant fragrance. When I open my eyes again, I'm staring at a ceiling. It's one I'm familiar with, as it can only be seen in the hollow. I wrinkle my nose at the pungent scent of herbs. Ah, I'm currently soaking in one of those dark-colored medicinal baths. They only use these Oh God. They only used these tubs when someone was about to die. Shaoxi? I'm awful at this. I'm so sorry. They only used these tubs when someone was about to die. Perish. Does this mean... Caleb, if I don't make it this time... I'm about to start saying my farewells when Caleb, who is tending to the furnace, stands and ladles more herbal decoction into my tub.
What are you trying to say? Do you genuinely think these years of brewing herbs were in vain? If I can't save you, I might as well give up being the master of Shaoxi Hollow and plant trees in the mountains.
I really appreciate your help. You definitely grow the tastiest poisonous berries.
Forget about those. You're staying in this bath for 10 more days.
Oh man,
After that,
ugh.
I'll bring back another soul bloom and cure you.
But where will you find it? And I don't want to stay in this bath for 10 days. That's awful.
There's a cold spring deep in Du Prefecture. It's an ideal location for soul blooms to grow. If they exist outside the herbal sect's territory, they'll grow there.
Excuse me. Du Prefecture. I remember what Dream Fruit's nightly tales said about it. It's dangerous and few come back alive. You can't! It's too dangerous! These baths will do for now. You don't need to go that far for me. Let's wait until the herbal sect has soul blooms again. We can visit them again.
That will take many, many years.
Aren't you staying here with me? I don't mind waiting. It doesn't matter how long it takes.
Yes, I'll stay with you.
Did I just stand up naked in this bath or some shit? You motherfucker. He left, you motherfucker. But when I open my eyes the next morning, I only see a jar of honeyed Clearday beans on the table and a note. I'm traveling to Du Prefecture for medicine and will return in 10 days. I'm always thinking of you. Keep me in your heart. He tricked me again. He lied. He didn't trick, he lied. 3 days pass. Caleb still hasn't returned. Herbal sect disciples write to ask about my progress and even send a bunch of rare medicines. 5 days pass. There are still no signs of Caleb. I heard rumors that the leader of the Grey Robe gang died horribly in his sleep. 7 days pass. A messenger bird arrives with a note. The little girl from the boat has fully recovered. 10 days pass. Caleb. If he doesn't return soon, I'm going to boil every poisonous herb and berry he grows. After finishing today's bath, I sneak into the herbal field with a digging tool. I've barely started digging when I hear footsteps behind me. I duck behind a rock and peek out. Nope.
When you decide to be mischievous, remember to hide your tail next time.
Who are you? I don't think we've met before. Run away! Oh.
You took how much? Not afraid of poison?
I only took a single stalk from your herb field. Don't look upset.
And you never look guilty when you lie to me.
I think. Oh, don't be upset, yeah.
Come. Let's go home.
You always bring me candy when you return. Well?
Patience.
Whee! Oh, gee. Whee! Woohoo! What the fuck? Whee! Mine.
It's a pleasant surprise. Do you want it?
Mm-hmm.
Close your eyes.
Something's not right. I can smell how bitter it is. I refuse to drink it.
You promised me. Now then, what did you say before I left?
Ooh.
Behave and open your mouth.
I did not say that.
You're getting braver every day.
Don't patronize me. You tricked me into drinking the decoction as soon as you returned. Don't give me that look, sir. I'm taking a picture of that because he looks so abashed. If you leave me for this long next time, I'm ripping out all the herbs here.
I know. I believe you. So when I have to leave again, I'll tie you up. You'll be placed in my basket.
Oh yeah,
Then
Banshee.
I'll carry you with me.
Totally get it. That arm... Oh. Pinning me... Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. I beg your pardon is correct, 'cause I can't... I'm speechless. I slowly start to feel the effects of the herbal decoction. Every day, my body grows lighter and more agile. It's as if the invisible threads binding me have finally been cut. Every breath is easier and freer.
Do you remember that day when we stayed with the herbal sect? You asked what my heart was made of. It's simple. My heart is like the pot I used to brew herbs. Whether it's poison or a cure, only the one who keeps stirring it will know.
I gently press my hands over his and entwine our fingers. You're certainly the moist. You're certainly the most poisonous ingredient in it. Even butterflies are willing to chase you out of the hollow. But I've always loved to taste poison. I guess we're a perfect match. Like, I'm Mau Mau, I guess. I'm Mau Mau.
Is that so? You're not wrong. I hope you're ready to taste this poison for the rest of your life.
That gave me chills. Woohoo! That fucking gave me chills, man. Shit. After that, Caleb and I travel to places outside the Hollow. We visit many locations and meet many people. Yun Prefecture is picturesque, Yan Prefecture is vast, and Du Prefecture is not exactly as full of venomous creatures as the book says. But maybe it's because Caleb carries me everywhere in his basket once we arrive at our destination. What is it? Demon Slayer? The basket gently sways with the clouds above us. Bored, I tap his... tap his shoulder. I don't recall her name, but yeah, I've only seen like 2 or 3 episodes. I'll get there eventually. Caleb, there are so many medicine vessels. Why did you pick me?
Once upon a time, there was someone who had a simple house. A girl always stayed by his side. But one day, he returned home to find everything had disappeared. Dirty, but not bloody. The girl's favorite doll rested on the ground. So he knew she was still alive, and he had to find her.
Yet when he did, she didn't remember him anymore.
It's all right. Now, the girl remains by his side more often. She's holding on so tight that he can barely move.
I am not. I squirm to get out of the basket, but he tips it. As I soon find myself back in it. I'm not a hamster!
Stop moving. Didn't you say the clouds were beautiful? Now you have all the time in the world to watch them.
I've seen enough. But when I look up, I notice his profile shining under the sun and forget what I was going to say. If this moment lasts at least 100 years, I wouldn't mind. My eyes! Hey, that was really cute. Cute and sassy.